thank you for giving me the opportunity to outline my vision for America and comprehensive plan for growing our economy, balancing the budget, and protecting our national security. It's an honor to speak to you today about the new course I intend to chart for America. It's great to see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd. I've worked with most of you as a member of this fine organization, the Fox Valley Initiative. I especially want to thank David Lewis and the Board of Directors for giving me the opportunity to speak. Most importantly, I want to thank all of you, not only for being here, but for the support you've given me throughout this campaign. I look forward to working with you in the next 4 months and serving as your representative in Congress. 4 months from now, voters in Wisconsin's 8th Congressional District will have an important choice to make. It's a choice between two very different futures and visions for America. This election is about the type of America that we're going to leave for future generations. Do we want America to remain the greatest beacon of freedom, hope, and opportunity the world has ever known? Or do we want an America that's burdened with debt, higher taxes, and more regulations, and on the verge of economic collapse? This is the fundamental question voters have to ask themselves when they head to the polls on Election Day. Do we want more of the same? Or do we want to chart a new course for America? I grew up in a small manufacturing community here in northeast Wisconsin, where many of my friends, family members, and neighbors struggled on a daily basis to make ends meet. Yet despite their difficulties, they remained optimistic about their futures because they lived in America. They recognized that in America, anyone can succeed. Today, however, many have lost faith in their country, their government, and the American dream. Growing up, I was taught that if you worked hard, played by the rules, received a good education, and believed in God, you could accomplish anything. By adhering to these principles, I was able to graduate from prestigious institutions of higher learning, publish 4 books, and stand here before you today as a candidate for the United States House of Representatives. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same about many of my neighbors, friends, and family members. Like many in the 8th District, these folks are unable to find work, struggling to make ends meet, and burdened with an insurmountable debt that they'll be unable to repay. I'm running for Congress to help my friends, family members, and neighbors in Kimberly, Wisconsin, who are struggling as a result of our precarious economic situation. I'm running to help people like my friend Doug, who in 2008 lost his job when the Kimberly New Page Mill, our largest employer for more than 90 years, abruptly closed its doors, leaving 250 people out of work and not giving them a reason as to why the mill had closed. Not only is he unemployed, but he doesn't have a college degree and has 3 children to support. His wife's working 3 jobs just to make ends meet and to provide health insurance. Doug's story is not unique. It's a story that's being told in communities throughout this nation. The economic policies implemented by Barack Obama have contributed to the hardships that plague Doug, voters in the 8th Congressional District, and millions of Americans. I'm running for Congress because I want to ensure that future generations have the same opportunities as you and I. I'm running because I'm concerned about the direction our nation is headed. And most importantly, I'm running to ensure that America remains the greatest beacon of hope, opportunity, and freedom the world has ever known. To accomplish this goal, we need to implement what I call a comprehensive plan for winning America's future. This 9-step plan includes balancing our budget, cutting wasteful spending, reducing the size and influence of government, creating good-paying jobs here in Wisconsin, making college more affordable for all citizens, reforming our entitlement programs so that they're available for the next generation to enjoy, repealing Obamacare and replacing it with a free market-based system that offers choice, competition, and opportunity, reducing the tax and regulatory burdens that are crippling small business owners and job creators. And I see many job creators and small business owners in the room here today. And most importantly, preserving America's military supremacy. We're fortunate enough in this country to be the world superpower, the lone superpower, and that's something I'm committed to preserving. The Cold War has ended, the multipolar world and bipolar worlds have ended. America today remains the lone superpower. By implementing my 9-point plan, we can chart a new course for this nation. and ensure that America remains the greatest hope for peace in the free world. My background and life experiences make me uniquely qualified to solve the economic and military menaces that threaten the well-being of America and its existence. I've spent my life studying these issues and fighting for the values that we as Americans have come to cherish. We're just 4 months away from the most important election in American history, an election that will determine America's fate. Together we can and we will grow our economy, balance the budget, and preserve American hegemony. Now more than ever before, it's imperative that we chart a new course for America. 30 years ago, President Reagan talked about a shining city upon a hill. That city was the envy of the world due to its abundance of wealth, prosperity, and happiness. That once shining city has become a melancholy city that's mired in debt, depression, and tumult. Friends, on November 6th, we have the opportunity to revitalize that city and ensure that it remains bright for generations. Doing so will require electing principled leaders who understand how to tackle our greatest challenges and have a comprehensive plan for winning America's future. The fight ahead will be difficult, but it's winnable. With your help, we can and will chart a new course for America, grow our economy, and provide a better quality of life for all Americans. Without your time, energy, votes, and dollars, we'll be unable to win this fight and restore the promise of America. To win, we need to build an army of volunteers that is committed to knocking on doors, making telephone calls, distributing literature, and outlining my comprehensive plan for winning America's future. We're waging a war for the heart and soul of America. It's a winnable war, but one that I cannot and will not win alone. As you know, our opponent has indicated that he intends to outspend us 3-1. He's raised more money, he's spent more money, and he has the backing of the teachers' union, all of the labor unions, and countless special interest groups. But let's not let that intimidate us. The key to defeating these forces is a superior message, and I'm confident that our message of limited government, a strong national defense, and growing our economy will resonate with voters in Wisconsin's 8th Congressional District. Let's show our opponent that issues and message, not money and endorsements, win elections. I ask you to be with me in this fight, not just for me. Because if you're for me, you put up signs, you talk to your friends, and that's it. But if you're with me, we lead this fight together and create a new course for America. Friends, as you know, America is currently at a crossroads. 23 million Americans are unemployed or underemployed. 1 in 3 is living in poverty. The total number of Americans on food stamps has increased exponentially. Median household incomes have declined. And we need principled leaders in Washington who understand these problems, have comprehensive plans for solving them, and recognize that our future is in jeopardy. The future of our grandchildren, children and grandchildren is also in jeopardy. My friends, we need to elect comprehensive leaders who know how to grow our economy, balance the budget, and provide a better quality of life for all citizens. I'm one of those leaders. I know what it takes to win this race and to solve America's greatest problems. We're waging a war for the heart and soul of America, for the America that we're going to leave our children and great-grandchildren. Are we better off today than we were 4 years ago? The answer to that question is no. But we can make the next 4 years better, the next 2 years, I should say, better for future generations. Together, we can chart a new course for this country, revive that shining city upon the hill, and ensure that America remains the greatest beacon of hope, freedom, and opportunity the world has ever known. And I want to thank you for all of your support, your prayers, your financial contributions, and just let you know that I appreciate everything you've done. Without you, I wouldn't be able to win this fight, and I wouldn't represent you in Congress. May God bless all of you. May He continue to bless the United States of America. Thank you, and at this time, I will entertain any questions you may have.